All Z10 coupes were painted Code 50 Dover white with hugger orange stripes with matching white rocker panels. They also all came standard with the D80 spoilers, 2J7 Rally wheels, ZL2 cowl induction hood, Z22 Rally Sport package, and Z27 Super Sport package. They were all built in Norwood, and all of them received the Z10 stamp on their cowl tags, making them some of the easiest Camaros to document. With a high-quality restoration and a cowl tag that has never been removed, this is a real-deal Z10 car, and as rare as these Camaros are, you're not likely to see another one anytime soon. This has always been a solid, clean car, and it was discovered wearing a coat of marina blue paint several years ago. Disassembled to the smallest components, each piece was restored to better than new condition before it was reinstalled, and we have photos of the extensive block sanding process that gave us the spectacular results we see today. The hugger orange stripes have been painted on the correct pattern, and the tape lines are crisp with no bleeds or other suggestion that it's anything other than exactly the way the factory intended. A vast majority of the Z10s were small block cars, but during the restoration the engine was internally upgraded to an L78 specifications and proudly wears a 375 horsepower turbojet decal in the cowl induction air cleaner. This car includes dyno sheets from the engine built showing a nice symmetrical 438 horsepower and 438 pounds of torque, which is probably a good 100 horsepower more than they were making when they were new. It's also beautifully detailed, with correct chrome valve covers, a proper air cleaner, and a crisp aluminum intake manifold with a big holly up top. New hoses and correct tower clamps were used throughout, and RK Motor Charlotte just installed a bunch of new items such as the fresh reproduction plug wires and a Delco reproduction battery. Where the pace cars receive those outrageous orange houndstooth interiors, there's no record of any Z10 being ordered with that setup. Like this car, most receive the standard Code 727 ivory buckets, which look fantastic with the Dover white paint job and black carpets. It's not too bright, not too dark, just a perfect combination that will always look right. The gauge's markings are so crisp that I have to believe they're newly rebuilt, and the center console and dashboard wood graining is vivid and bright. The only non-stock addition is a cue ball atop a Hurst shifter, but who can argue with the way it slices through the gears? For years, nobody believed that the Z10s even existed. The Z10 registry shows about 70 cars, and clones are fairly common. But this one is unquestionably a real Z10, and has been beautifully restored to highly accurate condition, and any modifications that were made along the way are invisible. That means huge horsepower and a very factory-appearing package that is an absolute blast to drive. And nothing is more fun than showing up at a show with a car that most guys think shouldn't exist. With this one, you can simply point to the cowl tag and let them figure it out for themselves. Call today.